I'm live. I'm live. Hello. Good morning to everybody. I don't know if anybody's watching, but man, I rushed around to get on here. I have been working all morning, and of course, I do the church deposit, and so I didn't even have that ready. I didn't have nothing ready. So I was rushing around trying to get ready because as soon as I get off live, I have to run out and take the bank deposit, the church bank deposit. And I didn't even have it done. So, like, I'm trying to get ready for this, and I was working. I had to stop working and go do the deposit, and just been running around, rushing around. And I hadn't even let the chickens out yet. And I did feed them. We do feed them some, even though we let them out to free range. We give them um, a little bit of food in the morning and in the afternoon to kind of supplement, you know. But they do get out in free range during the day if we're home, and I can't let them out until after the cats eat because they will eat all the cat food. They love cat food, and we have the outside cats that are kind of feral barn cats, but I feed them in the morning and in the afternoon, and I can't feed them until I can't let the chickens out till after I feed the cats. And then at night we can't feed the cats until after the chickens go up. So anyway, so I hadn't even went and let the chickens out yet, and just been rushing around trying to get everything done and work. Anyway, you probably all know because we're all so busy. Hi, Brenda Duncan, and Susan, and Julie. Hello. So, yeah, so I've been working all morning, doing my regular job that I have to do. Um, and, and I enjoy working from home. I'm glad I'm working from home because otherwise I'd be at an office and still wouldn't get nothing done. But, I still have a certain amount I have to get done for my job. So then I'm home working, and I get up and do some laundry and come back and work. And I get up and do some dishes and come back and work. But I can't do that too much because then I'll get too far behind on my job, and I have a certain amount of work I have to get done each day to get the paper done for Thursday. There's Lee. Lee's watching Blue Cup Adventures. He hasn't come on in a while. He's at work. He's driving, I assume. And anyway, did anybody else come in? Let's see. No, I got everybody. So I didn't even make a list of anything to talk about. So if y'all have got anything to talk about, talk because I don't know. But let's see. What else have I been doing? Oh my gosh. I did can some turnip greens. We've got lots more to do. Um, Lots more turnip greens to go, but I did can some of those. I got 4 quarts out of 2 Walmart bags, but they were stuffed. He really had those Walmart bags stuffed full. And I done a video on that. So if you've seen the video, um, just popped in for a minute. All right. Um, so I done a video on canning the turnip greens because someone had actually asked about cooking turnip greens. And sometimes you just don't think about things like that, that somebody that has never cooked them hasn't, just don't know. And so I tried to show that and canning them. Um, and got 4 quarts of those, but we'll have plenty more. So, and we need them because we ran out this year. I couldn't believe we ran out, but we did. But that's because I was taking some to church now and then. Me and Lee both like turnip greens, and we use them, but we wouldn't have used that many. But I was taking them to Wednesday night church. We eat every Wednesday night at church. Um, That's why I can't lose weight. No, I'm not gonna blame it on that. I can't lose weight anyways, even if I wasn't going there on Wednesday night and eating every Wednesday night. But so tomorrow night, somebody just posted tomorrow night we're having breakfast for supper at church. So that's a little easier. I like when we have breakfast at church for supper. That's a little easier to figure out what to take and to eat better for me. Alfonso, hello. Hope you're having a blessed day. Yeah, busy, busy day, but I'm blessed. I was saying I enjoy working from home. I enjoy working from home and being able to get up and do things and get some things done while I'm working from home. But but I don't get enough done. There's so much more I need to do here that I can't do because I have to get a certain amount done for work. Now, I can work some at night. So at least if I do something during the day, like today, like on Tuesdays, I go live and I go take the bank deposit. But I can work later tonight to kind of make up for that. So that helps. So anyway, I'd rather work from home than go into the office, but I still don't get enough done. I would struggle with biscuits and gravy. Yes, yes, I do. I do. I have no control when gravy is involved. Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, so Gizmo 900 must have been a bad person. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda got that? Yeah. Thank you, Brenda. And hey Patty. Yes, hey Patty. Patty the Tinker's wife. I hope, Patty, that you are enjoying your new place. I saw one or two. I think I saw two videos that you've done since you've been there, and I hope you're enjoying that and just loving your new place. That's awesome. Let's see. So what else? So we have the turnip greens going up in the big garden. I think that's all he has left up there. I don't know if he's still on here. I think that's all that's left in the big garden is turnip greens. And then in my raised beds, I have some cabbage that I planted, but I don't know if it's gonna make it in time. It's small, very small, and we've already had one frost. I don't know. The cabbage will do good in cold weather, but I don't know how long. I don't know if it'll finish out in time. We're under a freeze warning tonight. Finally found a good church to go to, it looks like. Good. That's awesome. That's awesome. It is great to have a good church family. It makes so much difference to have a good church family that you can go to and just for help or to help or for help or just for prayers. It's good. It's good. Um, First freeze of the season. We just had a light frost. We haven't had anything. We had one light frost, so which was good for the turnip greens, and the cabbage will be fine. But I just don't know if it'll get big enough in time before it really freezes. What else? I've still got some Christmas beans out there I could get. Um, Herbs, a lot of my herbs are just popping back out. The oregano has just come back up. It had about died out, and it has just really come back out. It had gotten dry. We had gotten so dry, and I didn't water, and I kind of let it go. And a lot of my herbs were starting to just die out, and I had already gathered a lot, so I wasn't worried about that. And I kind of let it go. But now we've had some rain and cooler weather, and it's popping back out. Thank you, Brenda. I don't know why Gizmo. Oh, he changed it to 1,000. It's our tornado season here. Ours are much smaller than you get down south. Hmm. Well, we don't, we're in a good spot. It seems like they go around us. We don't really get them bad here exactly where we live. They get them around us, and that one 3 years ago really done a lot of damage all the way through, but it was below us. So, like where we're at the confluence of two rivers, and I think that's what makes a difference. We're at the confluence of two rivers, and it seems to just split us and go each side of us. Um, so the frost got the rest of my basil, but I got can't read. The frost got the rest of my basil, but I got a lot picked beforehand. Yeah, I did too, but now the frost didn't get my basil. I still have some basil going. Um, what else? The oregano's popping back out. The comfrey's popping back out. The lemon balm's popping back out. So I may get another good cutting before they die out completely. My my yarrow's still hanging in there. I had that little piece of yarrow that I was worried about, but it's still hanging in there. So I'm hoping it. Here's what I don't know, and I need to look up, and I bet somebody on here can tell me. I was going to look this up, and I haven't done it yet. My yarrow had died out, and I planted new this year. It didn't get very big because it ended up getting shaded by some other herbs, and I finally cut those out so that that yarrow would get more sun, but it's only yay big. It's more like I guess you call a rosette. It's small. It didn't shoot up tall and get the blooms. Will it still come back next year? I know when it could get. I've had some that lasted 2 or 3 years before they die out, and I know they'll last longer than that, I believe. But will it still come back out next year if it doesn't shoot up and bloom? It may be that it is what I think you call that a biennial, where it has the rosette the first year and the second year shoots up. It will get tall next year. Your area is perennial, perennial. Okay, I thought you might know. So it'll be fine then. It's a good size. I think you call that rosette. I don't know if you call that rosette on yarrow, but the bottom piece is good sized and healthy, but it did not shoot up in the middle. And I'm used to having the tall ones with the flowers on them, and I hadn't really noticed before, I guess. But anyway, I was going to look up and make sure it would be fine and come back next year. Okay. Um, that happens. Let's see. It's pretty warm right now. Yeah, I have the door open. Whoop, door. I have the porch door open because it really got warm in here. And it's nice outside. So nice outside. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's nice. Um, that happens in Portland too because of the rivers. We can get them here west of the Cody and up in Washington State. Mm. And there's Anne Marie, Big Dreams, Tiny Budget. Hey, it will get tall next year. I read that. That's so interesting. I never knew that. You stay safe. They're called perennials. Annuals only grow once. Yeah, yeah. I knew that. I just, but there's a biannual that comes. I don't know. I don't know. I get confused on all the annual, biannual, perennial. I need to learn that. That's something I need to learn. I know, and I know it. I've. It's not like I haven't read it over and over and over again. I just can't keep them straight. So that means I don't know it. I guess. Emery said hello to all. Patty. They're saying hi to Patty, the tinker's wife. Okay, I thought maybe the other Patty come in. Nancy came in, our treasured home. Hey, Nancy. I just harvested more tomatoes and more of my parsley and sweet basil. Yeah, it's something. I think it's cilantro. I believe my cilantro has popped back up, and I thought it was all gone, but there's some popping back up. Um, Washington. Okay, I thought maybe you meant Washington, but it didn't go that way. um, it's windy here. It's ridiculous. Kansas is windy, but we are getting western wind, not our normal. Sick of it. It's a little breezy here, but it feels good. It's just breezy. It feels good. I went out a couple of times just to do things and like, oh, I wish I could stay out here. So nice out there. Annuals you plant annually. Yeah. Like basil. Like my basil. I have to plant every year. Yeah. I know that one. I mean, I know that one. It's the biennial and perennial that confuses me. Uh, same here in Arkansas. My internet keeps blinking in and out. Oh, for the wind, because of the wind. The leaves are beautiful right now. Yeah. It was only 45 to 50 miles per hour yesterday. Hot winds here. Huh. Well, Anne Marie's got hot winds. It just feels good here. It's so nice out there, and that breeze is just amazing. Sarcasm. Yeah. My tomatoes are coming on again like crazy. Yeah. Hmm. Lee did. I thought all of our tomatoes died out, but Lee did bring in a few green tomatoes the other day because I guess it was going to frost. We were going to have that little frost, and there was a few green tomatoes up there in his. Mine have all died out, and I pulled mine out. I didn't give them a chance. They died out, and I just jerked everything out of there. Um, Rain's here finally. I think we're supposed to get a little rain tomorrow and Thursday, maybe. The Butlers in Missouri said they were having hot wind, almost like Santa Ana winds. Huh. Well, hmm, pulled mine out last month, got tired of processing but tomatoes. Yeah. Hopefully we will get rain tomorrow. We are in our 5th year of drought. Oh, wow. Hmm. Yeah, we had a little drought here, and then we finally got rain, and now it's been dry again. Not as dry, but dry. So I did go water. I went and watered yesterday. Yesterday I went ahead and watered some things that were popping back out, but I knew they were dry. And Lee transplanted our. We had 2 blueberry bushes and a gooseberry bush that are small, and something kept chewing on them where they were. So he moved them inside my herb garden space because it's a fence around it. And so he moved them inside there. And I went ahead and watered those and my stuff that was popping back out. Uh, I still have plenty of green tomatoes waiting to turn red. Should I pull them out before the frost? Well, you said freeze. So, yeah, if it's going to freeze, I'd go ahead and get them. Definitely. Maybe a light frost wouldn't hurt too bad, but you said freeze up there earlier. I'm pretty sure you said freeze. And if it's going to freeze, yeah, you probably need to get them. Or even a heavy frost, I would get them. That's exactly what these winds reminded me of, Christy. I just hope everyone is following the burn bans. Bi means 2, yeah. Biennial means a 2-year cycle, but is that the ones? But that's what I'm asking, I guess. Biennial is the ones that are a rosette the first year and then get taller and flower the second year. Is that biennial? Um, Eugene, Eugenie, Eugenie. I don't know how to say that last name, but welcome. Anne Marie, they used to live in California too. Okay. I thought frost and freeze both means the same. No. Um, frost is just a I can't explain that. Frosting. It's just a frost on top. A freeze is a freeze. It freezes everything. So if you're getting a freeze, yes, you definitely need to pull everything out and get everything you can get. But if it's a light frost, sometimes it's not too bad. And the light frost can make some things taste sweeter, like turnip greens. The frost made mine taste so much sweeter. Yeah. It's just been a light frost. That must be Smoky sleeping. Yeah. 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 Over here. Over here. I'm backwards. I can't. Yep, that's Smoky laying there sleeping. She's been she's been getting so mad at the two kittens. She just can't stand it. She growls at them all the time. She can't stand it because they run around and play, and she just wants to lay around. And then she's like, "Stop!" Every once in a while, she plays with them though. Every once in a while, she'll play with them and kind of smack at them or whatever, playing with them. But mostly, no. Mostly, she's growling at them. Let's see. Frost is frozen dew. Freeze is frozen everything. A dusting of cold is a frost. I got to get I got to get going. Okay. Thanks for stopping in, Alfonso. My deal made it through 3 nights of below 32 degrees weather and growing more. Wow, that's good. She is just reminding them who is boss. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Nancy. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Have a good one, Alfonso. Coming in late. Hey, Linda Chandler. You don't know what she's doing. She's um, I don't know what she's doing. One's down by my feet. Fancy's down at my feet. I don't know where the kittens are. They probably wore themselves out. They romp and play like it's crazy. And she is a big beauty. She is big. You may not realize how big she is on here, but she's big. She's a big cat. And that hair, whew, that hair is something. Mm. Every once in a while, I can brush her a little, but she don't like it, and she'll take off. So I brush her a little, 2 or 3 times a week. But every once in a while, I have to just really get her down and make her let me brush her. And it is just wild. It's just terrible. Um, oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Right there. That's Medea. That's Medea. Yep. My older male cat used to sound like he was going to kill a kitten. Then he would hold them down, give them a bath, and they were buddies then. That's funny. That's funny. Um, she went outside on the porch. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. She's just long haired. I don't know. There is no Maine Coon around here. So no, probably not. Her mama, her mama was a short haired small cat. You know how some cats fully grown are still small? Believe it or not, her mama was a small, short haired cat, but she was the gray color like her. And she's actually calico. She's gray calico. You don't see it because she don't get close enough, but she does have some like white and yellow spots here and there. So she's actually kind of a gray calico, But why that long hair? There are some black long-haired cats around here, and that's the only thing I can figure, but her mama looked like her in a way as far as the hair, but it was short hair. But she had spots of yellow and white in her like she does. But I don't know who the course I don't know who the daddy was, but we do have some black, solid black, long-haired cats that are out here now and then. I think we have some, but there's several cats that come here that wasn't born here. I don't know, they come from somewhere else. Um, so I don't know. What's the other two? Cats are so funny. Yeah. Maine Coon breed is in lots of cats here. They are larger, heavier, and not always long haired. Oh, I didn't know that. I was thinking of the Maine Coon, like that has the, you know, look. But I don't know. I don't know. There's several long haired cats out there. Most of them are solid black, though, the ones that are long haired. And then we've got some that are real little. They are real little. I know that's a certain breed too, but we've got bigger ones that get big, and then we've got these little short ones that even fully grown, they just were little. And we've got a bunch of those out there. All different colors. We've got mostly black. They're mostly all black, but then we've got gray ones and yellow ones and calico. So there's a black calico and a couple of gray calico. And then there was a regular calico, but she hasn't been around in a while. They come and go. They really come and go. Every time we have a litter, one of the cats will have a litter. And then, I mean, sometimes there'll be 2 or 3 litters of cats out there, but only 3, maybe, 3 or 4 will end up staying. The rest of them, don't know. They go off or they get killed because, we have woods all around us and we have coyotes, fox, all of that. Probably have kittens being dumped. It's sad. They face diseases and early demise that way. Yeah, we have, and I don't know. I mean, we have some neighbors that have animals and cats, and so I don't know. I think some of the neighbors' cats come because there's female cats out here and they're getting fed good, and so they're like, let's go over there. um, that is the cat that would drag my shoes from the closet to the front door every night. He wanted me to leave. Oh, that's funny. Someone needs to trap a black cat. Oh, wait a minute. I missed that. Let me go back up. My mom had a Siamese Maine Coon mix. He was 30 pounds. Wow. Someone needs to trap a black cat and get it fixed. Yeah, well, that's what we have. Well, there's a group here that will come and trap cats and take them to be fixed. And I've been trying to get them to come and get these, but I hadn't got them to come yet. And I think they stay pretty busy. And I'm like, I'm willing to give them a good donation to come do that, but I can't afford to fix all of them that's out here. There's no way. If I trapped them, I mean, I could trap them 1 or 2 at a time, maybe, and take them. I don't know. But there is an organization here that does that, and I really wish they would come and do it and do it right. And I can't afford. I would give them a good donation, but I can't afford to fix all these cats because I know there's probably altogether with all of them that come around out here, there's probably 20. And it kind of stays that way. Like I said, there'll be a couple of litters, and then some of them will be gone. And when there's a litter, 1 or 2 might stay, and the rest be gone. And then some of the other cats end up gone. Don't know, just gone. I don't know. But yes, I would love to get them all fixed. but it's just, um, there's like right now, out of all the ones outside, there's probably 3 that we can actually pet and get a hold of, and, I need to get those fixed. Um, so, yeah, people here won't get their cats fixed. It makes no sense at all, like our neighbor who refused to get his trouble-making dog fixed. It was a macho thing with him. I wanted to pop him. Oh, I was able to get a grant here in Tennessee to neuter and spay my dogs. Well, I don't know about a grant. I hadn't looked into that, but, there is a group, there is an organization that does it, but getting them, getting them to come, I've been waiting and waiting. So, anyway, um, there is no way. It's like, I don't remember how much it costs. Let's see, Smokey. When I took Smokey, I get my inside ones done, and I've gotten a few outside ones done, but that doesn't really help on the big picture. But when I did, it was they won't do it without doing the shots too. Like they won't just spay or neuter them without doing the shots and all of that. And it was, I think, close to $200. It was somewhere around 160 or something for Smokey. And these 2, of course, I haven't got them done yet. They're not old enough. I did the yellow one I had that got I had raised from a bottle, uh, was Tigger, the yellow one Tigger that I had raised on a bottle and had inside, and we got him done. And then it wasn't long after that he kept wanting to go outside, so I started letting him go outside, and then he's gone. Let's see. All right, let me get back up here. I breathe too smooth. Well, I might have missed something else up there. There's a cat would drag my shoes. I read that. I bet that was a beautiful cat. I bred 2 smooth coat dash hounds and got a long-haired one. Where Mama came from, the guy used to breed long-haired dash hounds. I don't know what that one's got. Some kind of paper in the floor. I was able to get a grant. I read that. My sis had almost 200 strays on her property. Whew. The osprey got them all before they could trap them and get them fixed. I didn't know osprey. I haven't seen any of those around here close. I know we have them here, but my 2 cats have been neutered a long time. Cats can have 2 litters per year and start breeding at 6 months old. It is insane how fast the population explodes. Well, I don't know what happens to them here, but we can have 2 litters and we might have 3 or 4 that don't get something happen to. I don't know. Not a cat lover, but he is a good lover cat. Not a cat lover, but he is a good lover cat. Strictly outside cat. What his claws have done to a tree, he ain't coming in. Capone was almost $200 for shots and neuter. Yeah. The male cats can push a female cat into heat, where dogs, it's a set time. For my little dog, it was over $200. The only vaccine we cannot give our pets is rabies. The rest of the shots we can do ourselves. That makes it so much cheaper. That's a lot of money. Yeah. We never spayed a dog in heat because there's a chance of excessive bleeding, but cats, sometimes you have to. Well, when I got Tigger done, he wasn't old enough yet. I tried to take him, and they said he wasn't old enough yet. I had to wait for 4 or 5 months. I can't remember now. I may have to call and find out again. It was either 4 or 5 months I had to wait for. And so I had to wait until he was old enough, and they're not old enough. But yes, the outside ones. Now we have 3 new ones. We have 3 kittens outside from the last bunch, and there was 2, like 2 litters, and there's 3 kittens out there now. And 2 of them we can get a hold of. One of them we can't, and most of all of them we can't. And then there's 1 male out there that we can get a hold of. And so when those kittens that we can get a hold of get big enough, I can take and have them done. But I can't trap and do all them others that's out there. And like I said, some of them's not ours. Some of them's come up. I don't know. They come and go. But if I could get this organization to come, they will do it all at one time. They will gather them all up, take them and have them spayed and neutered, and bring them back and dump them off. That's what they do. And they just take donations. And I've been telling them I'd give them a good donation, but anyway, I know they're very busy and have to come when they can, I guess. Let's see. Where are we at? Here they want them to be 6 months old, but cats can get pregnant at 6 months. Well, with Tigger, and I don't remember how old Smokey was. Smokey's like 5 or 6 years old, so I don't even remember how old she was when I got her done. Oh, she had went in heat. She went into heat. That's when, because she'd went into heat and was in here meowing and carrying on, and I called out there and got her done. So, but Tigger, I called early when he was little, and they told me it was 4 or 5 months. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to call and find out again before they're ready. It's a false heat cycle that looks like they are. If you neuter a male cat too young, they can develop urinary tract blockage, which is serious. Hi, Lana. My friend Lana. I just saw that they're having breakfast for tomorrow night for church. I haven't put down yet what I'm bringing because I just saw it when I was going live. Worst thing ever is a Siamese that is in heat. They meow up a storm day and night. My daughter, my oldest daughter, had a Siamese that got big, huge, and mean. And now she's got another Siamese, and the other one was a female. This one's a male, and he's not big yet, but they get mean, I think. You should bring biscuits and gravy. Somebody will. Now I'm gonna do something with eggs because I got plenty of eggs. I'm probably gonna do a breakfast casserole. Sometimes I do scrambled eggs if I have lots of eggs, but I don't have as many eggs right now because they're not laying as many. They're molting. My chickens are molting. And I've talked to several people with the same problem. It's not getting as many eggs. On the farm, we put a male head first in a boot and snip them to neuter. I've heard of a lot of people doing that, but I can't. I can't do it. um, I've never had a Siamese cat, but a lot of Siamese patients. My Siamese kitty lived 19 years. He is the one who converted me into a cat person. Aw. If you're going to cheat on your diet at the church meal, that is time to make a cheat meal. Yeah. Yeah, that's when I should make my biscuits and gravy. And yeah, well, if somebody brings biscuits and gravy, I won't be able to resist. I will have some biscuit and gravy. I can't not have biscuits and gravy. Not a fan of Siamese. They usually get mean, I think. Most of them I've seen anyway. We had one when I was little. When I was growing up, we always had cats and dogs, and we had a Siamese one time named Sam, and it tore up the curtains. It was terrible. I remember my mom just having a fit because it tore up the curtains all the time and scratched on everything all the time. Um, remember the Siamese cats on Lady and the Tramp? Never met one that wasn't mean. I'm sure nice exists. They never met one. Had biscuits and gravy this morning. Mm-mm-mm. Siamese was a sweetheart to everyone except my youngest son, who liked to torment him. Brother had a Siamese with ground sound like it was going to kill someone. Yeah, yeah, growl sound like it was going to kill someone. Yeah, that's what my oldest daughter's big Siamese that got great big, and she was mean, and she would get you every time. She would snap at everybody and claw 'em and growl, and she was so bad when she was older. When she was little, she probably wasn't so much that way, but when she got big and fat and I don't know, she got mean. And Smokey, honestly, Smokey's kinda like that. She's not quite as bad, but she don't like people. She don't like people. She don't want anybody to touch her hardly except me. She'll let Lee some, and but like kids come over or people come over, anybody else besides me and Lee, and she don't like Lee too much, honestly, but she'll let him pet her, but she'll come lay at my feet and let me rub all over her and stuff, but man, she'll reach out and get you sometimes too. But if anybody else comes over, she takes off under the bed. She don't want nobody bothering her, even looking at her. She don't even want nobody looking at her. My mom was given a male Siamese who was the biggest, meanest jerk of a cat. He died of feline leukemia, a fitting end for that monster. Ginger cats are the best. My ginger cat is the mean one here, and she is little. We have, I think there's three yellows out there, and there's three yellows, and there's probably four. I think there's four that are kind of smoky gray, like Maud, and several calicos. A couple of black calicos that are really pretty, and then the rest are black. Just a bunch of black cats out there. Let's see. We didn't have cats growing up. My grandmother was scared of cats, but I love my two cats I have. I thought I didn't like cats. Turns out I just don't like litter boxes. Yeah. Yes, I didn't have to with Smokey. I could clean the litter box once a day. But with these two kittens, with three in the house, which I never thought I would ever do, I'm having to clean it twice a day and probably could clean it three times a day. But yeah, I have to clean it two times a day for sure, which is why all of mine are indoor outdoor cats now. Yeah, yeah. Well, but that's how um Tigger ended up. He started going outside, and I was letting him go outside, and he would come back in. He would go in and out. Sometimes too much, sometimes in and out too much, but he was going in and out. And then one night he stayed out and didn't come in and never came back. Some cats are just mental cases. Yeah, yeah. Well, I honestly, I mean, this is just the truth. I don't like having animals in my house. I don't. I do not like having animals in the house. I don't. But I mean, you just sometimes can't help it. I enjoy them. And when I have to bottle feed them, then I let them stay in because I hate putting them out after I've had them in here bottle feeding them. And then we didn't have any for a while. We had those two little. We had the two little Yorkies. We called the littles. We had two little Yorkies. They were sisters, and we called them the littles. And they were in the house for. We had them in here for a long time. They were like 16, I believe. They were like 16 years old, and they died a month apart. It was crazy. They died a month apart, and I wasn't going to have any more. I didn't have any cats at the time. I wasn't going to have any more. And then I missed them. I started really missing them, missing having something in here to talk to. So I went and I went and got Fancy. Fancy, I got her when she was 6 weeks old. She was just weaned, 6 weeks old. And I got her for my Christmas present. And now she's like 5 now. But I just missed having something in the house. And I went and got her. And then Smokey, I felt sorry for her because she was out there and nobody liked her and she didn't like nobody. She wouldn't have nothing to do with the other cats, and the other cats wouldn't have nothing to do with her. And I felt sorry for her and brought her in. Then the rest of them I've had is because I had to bottle feed them, and I hated to put them out after I bottle fed them. At least the cats are cleaner than my dogs. My little dog is always going to be an inside dog with puppy pads, which I despise, but he has no idea what to do if you turn him loose outside. I worry about my cats wanting to stay out at night. So many coyotes, yeah. I'm with you there. I found dogs to be much easier than cats, though. I could never live without dogs and cats around. I'd be lost. I remember those dogs. You remember my little Yorkies, the littles, Princess and Lucky. We had them I know they were 16 years old, maybe a little older. And they done got decrepit, and I was ready to put them down because they done got decrepit, couldn't walk, couldn't see, couldn't walk. And I was like, we got to put them down. And Lee kept saying, no, we're not doing it. And they finally died about a month apart. I love having a dog, good alarm systems, but my husband is allergic to anything. Oh, goodness. Hey, Freaky Geek. Happy early Halloween. Really late, but hello, everyone. Hey, Prep for Eternity. I need to head out and pick up my Walmart order. Have a great week. Thanks for stopping in, Anne Marie. She's a busy woman. So yeah, it's probably, no, I got 10 minutes. I have to run out and go take the church deposit and something else I have to do. I don't even remember. I had to think on it. Something else I need to do. Take the church deposit and something else. I don't even remember. I'll think of it in a little bit. And then I have to come back and work and get work finished up for the day. We can't have cats or dogs. Anastasia's allergic to both. Oh my. Well, bless her heart. Bless her heart. I would hate to be allergic to animals like that. Pray for our family for protection for our office manager. Pray for our family for protection for our office manager. Okay. Okay. Pray for our family for protection from our office manager. Okay. I don't know the whole situation there, Nancy, but I know that you've talked to Kathy. I know you've talked to Kathy about it, and Kathy has uh, mentioned praying for you and hoping you get a better place. Mm. Are you getting in with this wind? Yes, I was saying it's beautiful outside. It's so nice. And that breeze is it's just a breeze here. It's not a strong wind, but you can hear it blowing. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I can hear it blowing out the door there. It's making my wind chimes blow. I love it. I've got lots of wind chimes, and I love when there's a breeze and the wind chimes are blowing. I could I would love to be able to go work outside right now, but I can't. I've got to go get this deposit done and get back and work. But I would love to be outside right now. I'm surprised Lana's not outside right now. I bet she has been outside. She has a beautiful yard with lots of flowers and herbs and a beautiful place. One of these days, I'm going to go over there and video Atlanta's place and show y'all all her stuff. Maybe in the spring. I'll wait till spring. Everything's kind of starting to die now, so I don't know. Uh, my first son-in-law, Nancy, was like that. He passed in his 30s from an asthma attack. Oh my goodness. I wish a breeze here. It's roof ripping wind. Oh, sick of it. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, that's what you said up there, man. No, it's just nice out there. It's just beautiful and nice, and it's picking up some because I'm starting to really hear it. It's picking up a little bit, but it's still nice. Email you what happened. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know the whole story. I just know that Kathy has really been praying for you about your situation there where you live. So, yeah, everybody add Nancy at Our Treasured Home to your prayer list and pray for her housing situation. I think maybe the landlord, or what did she say, office manager, is giving them a hard time over every little thing, and they need a better place or a new office manager. Lena, you should make a video. I've tried to get her to listen. I've tried to get her to. I've tried to get her to make videos. She's really good. She has the most beautiful yard, just beautiful flowers and a gazebo, and it's just beautiful. And her garden, she's got a beautiful garden and herbs, and it's just beautiful. March, April, tulips and daffodils put on a good show. Yeah. Your yard always puts on a good show, but yeah, especially spring. Love hearing the wind chimes. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Maybe that manager could move on to another job. Yeah. You can do a video and not be seen or heard. Just tour the plants. There you go, Lana. Freaky Geek said just do a video touring the plants, and you don't have to show yourself if you don't want to. I've tried to get her to. I've been trying for probably 2 years to get her to video, maybe longer than that. Advice from a featherless chicken. Advice from a featherless chicken. That's good. Funny. Well, I guess I'm going to get on off here so I can get gone. I got to get gone to the bank and get back and work. So I appreciate y'all being on here. I think I told this last week. I started a TikTok. If anybody's on TikTok, look me up on TikTok. I just somehow somebody, Amy at Tim and Amy's Homestead, she kind of got me on the TikTok because she's on TikTok, and she kind of got me over there looking at TikTok. So I'm looking at TikTok, watching some TikToks, and some of those people are making really good money. And this girl, of course, she's a cute, pretty little 20-year-old, and she made enough money off TikTok to buy a Yukon. And then people start giving her a hard time because she was bragging about buying a Yukon with her TikTok money, and people was mad about it. And I'm like, hey, that's great. Why you be mad at her? Be happy for her. And so I start thinking, I'm gonna do a TikTok because I want a Yukon. No, I don't really even want a Yukon, but but I would love to, and that's not why I do it. And and if I don't make any money, I don't make any money. But it would be nice to make a little money to maybe quit my job would be awesome. And I could make enough to pay my car payment and my car insurance, I'd quit my job and be able to do more around the homestead. But anyway, that's why I'm doing it. And so if you're on TikTok, look me up. Uh, Let me read real quick before I go. Tulips were my mom's favorite. I planted them where she could see them out the window. Oh, that's awesome. Have a great day. Great day. We thought she was, but she has been mean to a lot of tenants in our Section A line. Out of 16 units, there are only 5 that are occupied. Hmm. I wish I could find wind chimes like we saw at the Amish store. My kids got me one, Lana. I've got a great big one out there. My kids got me last year or year before last for Christmas. You can make wind chimes. We counted 10. We counted 10 over the weekend, moving out throughout the complex. Love big wind chimes. Probably could. Got to find time to make a video. Report to the owner, Nancy. I'm sure they've been through all that, probably. The owner, I don't think cares. Yeah. If you make money, make a mint. If you make money, make a mint and enjoy the taste. Mm. You lost me on that one, Freaky Geek. That was over my head a little bit. Over the crazy part of my head a little bit. Nancy, I'm surprised the owners haven't gotten rid of her. Yeah, yeah. So y'all pray for Nancy and her housing situation, please. And we're happy for Patty at the Tinker's Wife. Finally got her housing situation straightened out. Lots of money, some call a mint. Okay, I like mint flavor. I think he threatened her job. All right, well, we'll pray for you, Nancy. I'm going to get off here and get busy. So thanks for stopping in and watching. I appreciate y'all. Oh, hey, Rebecca, we're just getting out of here. I come on at 11 now. I was coming on at noon, but somebody else was coming on at noon, and I needed to have my lunch break at the certain time. So I'm coming on at 11 Central now. I'll be here next time at 11. Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. All right. I'm going to get off here and get busy.